Hello, hello, all. It's been a minute. I wasn't streaming last week because I was traveling for work and then did some Child Star games off stream to prep for Portland. Portland was so much fun. I'm gonna kind of talk through that. Let me just make sure I have all my settings right. It's been a minute. Cool. I think this is all fine. Portland was so much fun. I did three events there. Battle Hardened, which I think I posted the results in on my Blue Sky, and then I'll talk through how it all went down on stream in a little bit. And then did the Super Armory, and then did another side event. And we didn't walk away empty-handed, actually. Hold on. We did get something. We grabbed an Alpha. Welcome to Wraith. We got enough points where we got one of these, and a few booster packs, but it was between this and you all might hate me. It was between that and the Cold Foil Rune Chant because I don't have one of those yet. And I don't know, this was to me a nicer trophy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this. I don't think I'll open it. Um, Maybe it'll be like a survivor subscriber goal. Yo, Bacha, thanks for streaming. I could protest. Yes, of course, I got you. Thanks for coming by. But yeah, we're gonna play a few games today. We're gonna deck brew. And then I'll find time during the stream to just kind of talk through. I have my notebook with how all the games went on my matches, so I can recall. Um, Overall, it was a lot of fun. Saw some really tight gameplay. Had a couple times where the deck betrayed me. Had a couple times where I betrayed the deck. But yeah, I think what we'll do to start things off is we are going to just do a little bit of dousing gameplay. This is something I just threw together. I haven't put too much thought in it. Um, and we're going to play a little bit with Douse and Runeblood. Let me actually zoom in on this for people who don't know, which I don't blame y'all. The art goes super hard. The text maybe less so. But we're going to do this. Um, and we'll probably do maybe like a fresh. I'll walk through the deck and why I was thinking about this. And maybe we can make a deck, a fresh deck on stream. But we'll just do a few games, get our feet wet. I had a lot of fun. This is the deck actually, though, that we took to. This is the one right here that we took the Battle Hardened. The one thing we did change is we dropped inverts for Terror through the portal. Um, we met vice versa in person, lovely person, and we got to talking, and kind of just like we're swapping ideas. And yeah, I figured invert existence um, wasn't necessary. Funny enough, I didn't run into any Cindras when playing. And then I did run into two CYB decks, and we're going to talk about those. Um, they were actually probably two of my more interesting matches. So we'll get to that. Just teasers for what's to come. But this is what we ran. But we did drop invert for Tear Through Portal, which helped a lot in the new matchups. Yeah, but for now, let's grab this. We'll just go in, see how a new deck list. I don't think I've played a game with this one yet. Let's see. I don't think I have. Yeah, we have no results on this list. So um, I imagine. This is all going to be red. This is all going to be red. Um, we're going to inverse this list, which is largely. Oh, interesting. I wonder if their servers are just down then, or something, or something. Oh no, okay, it is there. Okay, so this is all green. Well, did I play anything on this? Let me refresh this. Stand by. Yeah, okay, we have no results here. Cool. All right, let's see how this goes. Viscerai dropped so fast. Let's do this. And I haven't put, yeah. So our equipment suite is you get what you, oh shit. All right, well, this sucks. This is not enough AB for this. We are cooked. These should be, this is so bad. There's no way I don't know what we do here. Okay. Oh, thank goodness they left. I that was gonna be bad. Honestly, I did bump into a Kano at the Battle Hardened Portland, and even with the ebb and fold, it was not enough. I got blown up on like turn three. Um, okay. I think we may take this opportunity to. Oh, no, here we go. All right, let's get some D reacts. Um, Mordred, 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 Mordred. Why not? We're gonna go slightly over. Actually, let's not do that. Let's not go slightly over. Let's do let's just bring in this and that's it. Let's just go clean 60. So Revel and Runeblood is in this list because we should like the whole idea of this list, the concept is send a non rune gate attack first and then follow up with a rune gate attack. So we have a lot of go again ones, go again attacks. Okay. And so and we have the dimensional gateway to fill up our banish so that we have more non-attack actions for our douse to be charged up by. So right here we have an opportunity to gateway, and I kind of actually like all of this except for the gateway. Because we can just next turn, we might honestly just pass here, but we do want to hit something. Let's you know what? Let's get rid of swarming. And we're not going to take the damage. We're just going to look to fill up our banish with a Runegate attack and then get a normal attack. Martin, how do you deal with Runeblade mirror matches? Planning to take my friend's Viscerai build with Vynnset, though. I have not yet to get yet on Portland. Okay, so what we're going to do is, can I just, oh, cool. We're going to banish this and we'll keep these two. This might be it. And we will, yes, banish. Cool. Um, I have not yet against Portland, and funny enough, so I faced a Viscerai, and I actually did the mirror on one of the side events. Do we want this? I'm wondering if we want to keep Feral Moon so we can charge up Douse. I think we do. So we want to. Oh, okay, not the greatest. So, um, what ended up happening is Viscerai is really hard. Actually, I think Viscerai is a little bit tough. I did the kind of my aura build is largely like Guardian cosplay, is kind of the play style. Okay, so we have this. One moment. We're taking four here. What's in our arsenal? Revel. So we might be able to just like interesting. You know, there might be a world where we see the thing is Riptide blocks. Because it could be cool to pitch Malefic. Maybe we do succumb to temptation. Oh, it won't have the we won't have the go again. We will be yeah, we're not going to be able to do douse this turn. So I think we block this. I think we just set up. So there could be like we don't have tunic. This costs mana. We won't get go again from it naturally unless they take this, but we don't have shadow non-attack action to guarantee that. So I'm actually okay to block here. Um so let me think for a moment. This is difficult. I did do a mirror with vice versa. We got paired, and that went fairly well. Um, because I do think the version of Vynnset that I took just does better overall. We'll take this damage, right? Does better overall. Yeah, let's take this damage, and then we can maybe we even use this funeral moon, so then we can send. I think we do want to just trigger this because we're just gonna send Deathly Will. But yeah, so guarding style works better into the Vynnset mirror. Viscerai, though, is a whole nother ballgame. Um, I'll talk about it a little bit more in depth. Botcha in a second, but I think the way I handle like disruption is our friend. We get to make a rune chant start of turn has been set, which helps us in the uh okay, so they did take arcane damage, which is kind of a bummer because we could have done knowing that we could have done some fun plays, but I figured Riptide is a little bit more defensive. Um so disruption is your friend, but the thing is Viscerai, you need to be highly aggressive and then disrupt because they set up better than we set up. And I'm speaking mostly to my version of the list. Vynnset Mir. Um, I think the defensive build that I run is actually pretty solid into it. Um, and we can fill up the banish zone while maybe like we know you should know or you will eventually know how to block a like a creeper's turn and how to AB. Scribbinable. Uh-oh, starting to stream against Riptide. This is a hard match of my choice. Okay. We'll see. I mean, I am they're doing some stuff. This is the new list too. We're trying dousing out. Oh, that's not it. So we've already blocked with our first douse. So it hasn't done much for us. Um, maybe we'll be able to do yeah, they're blocking. Did they block me two before? I wasn't paying attention. Wait, holy moly. Do I see Seeds of Agony? My head is spinning. Yeah, so we're cooking a bit tonight. So Seeds of Agony. So the what I was saying with this deck is this is going to be a deck where you send one go again attack and then you follow it with a Ruin Gate. So we have six Malefic incantations, and then we have like Revel and Runeblood. So like we're expecting to do like either a um Douse in Runeblood, or I have Rune Rager. Another one of these Bolton shots. Oh, are they just ending their turn? What's happening? Yeah, we're definitely cooking with this list. Um, in summary, I think I'm going to go back to what you were saying, Bacha. With Viserai, I think we need to generally go very aggressive, and this is going to hurt. We need to go very aggressive and disrupt. Against Vynnset Mir, I think you can play a little bit slower and just try to, okay, six. Do you want to get rid of this now? Um, we could play all of this out. We know that this is we know what this card is. I don't want to take all this damage, but we can send everything here. I think if we're going to take the damage, and we're going to take so much damage because I think we're going to take a lot of damage this turn, but screw it. I think we can play every single one of our cards. So what we do here, so we're going to send Seas of Agony and Eloquent Eulogy. I just don't think we need to use a Revel yet, but we can send all of this. So we can seed triggering this. We could also just. I'm trying to think what's the maximum. We'll do this, and we'll just end on two rune chants with that. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll do. Do we want to even do this? You know what? I think what I'd rather do. No, let's just do this up front. So I think I lied. I kind of want to keep the Deadwood Dirge as our arsenal target and use Revel this turn. So I think what we'll do is the next attack action. So we'll take this. We're gonna take the blood debt, or we're gonna take the damage for Vynnset. The same friend got top 11 with this Visceral build. Got roll rolls on draws and couldn't set up his room. The same friend. So interesting. So let me reread what you said, Botcha. So you have a Vynnset list or a Viscerai list? Let me see. How do you planning to take my friend's Viscerai build with Vynnset too? So you're gonna have the build on Vynnset. Interesting. Um, I would say go. I mean, Viscerai build probably works best with Viscerai, but um, this is gonna be so much damage. As in, we're taking so much damage from Remorseless. Uh, I think Vincent, you want to be more aggressive. Generally, I know I didn't play an aggressive deck with my last deck, but let's see what happens here. Yeah, but they took the Viscerai build and then they got low rolled. I faced Jude, who I didn't know. Like this is maybe blasphemy. I just didn't know that they were a pro player, and I faced them before the Super Armory. And they stomped me on Viscerai. They got back to back to back Mordred Tide. Um, and I was sad. Uh, we'll do that. Yeah, this is going to happen. We'll break the chain, and we're going to get the Deadwood Surge. We'll do that. We should break the chain here to get the extra 2 rune chance. 8. Okay, so this makes me feel a little better. And we're going to deal 1 arcane damage. So, like, this is pretty good. All of that, and we still like took they got so much value from Remorseless. Wow, Big Turn did not see the path, though you found it. Yeah, it worked out. KC got to be aggressive versus him targeting your Rise for Disruption, give him time, just give him a chance to line up better combos. Yeah, are you think you're talking, KC, you're talking about, oh, this is the worst hand that could possibly happen. We're going to crown, and we'll crown away. I think we're gonna honestly crown away Funeral Moon or Seeds. Yeah, no, we'll crown away 1 Funeral Moon. Actually, we're gonna block here. So we'll block like so. Actually, we're gonna block like so, and let's get rid of. We have the Eloquence token, so let's actually get rid of the seeds. Thank goodness. I was gonna be so sad because we need a. Oh wow, they did. They took more damage than I thought. Um, that's fine. We're okay with this. Oh no, this loads up. I forgot this loads up. Uh, I'm also basing my build on your red line aggro, just learning to pilot a bit better. Bacha, yeah, I think the hard like this is a weird hot take, and I think people will disagree with me, and that's totally fine. You should. But I do think the general builds of Vynnset are all fine. Like I think you could technically place with them. Like you could do well at like these smaller to medium sized battle hardens and road to national events. I think the piloting is the hardest part. I think the piloting and the decision trees you like decision branches you do are huge because like yeah, let's see 4 here and then we're gonna probably get arrowed. I think we're fine with taking vanilla damage. We're gonna do Funeral Moon take the damage because we want to try to banish. Yeah, Vincent just straight up strong. She just really yeah, very hard to play. I had and like the deck can betray you, so like, follow one of the deck lists that are out there. I think generally most of the popular decks right now are fairly consistent. I think Mara has a great oh, this is annoying. 4. Um, I'm gonna block. I just would rather I just would rather I really want to do this so we can take damage so we can get something in our bin. So we'll just imagine them using rain razors right now. I'd be like, I don't know. I would have been shook. Yeah, I think oh, someone just rang the doorbell. Hopefully that didn't scare you all. I have like the most gnarly um what's it called? Doorbell. And it scared me. And I'm wondering who is here at this time. I might have to I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to check that. Maybe it's just dropping off a package. We'll take the damage here because we want to. We're gonna take this damage because I think we want to make sure we banish actually, so we can keep a full bin. I kind of want to do this now, and we have our we'll have one on the back end and we'll quill hand. Okay, this will work out. The styles of the set piloting is pretty diverse with the same cards. Yeah, exactly. Like I like to prioritize double gating and very comfortable sleeping on cards in my advantage. Yes. I think Casey, you're right on it. Like you can there are many ways. Like some people will be like, oh, I'm just gonna do like a full banish setup turn and not set anything. And they'll have two cards in bid. Or they'll be like, I want three cards in bid. There are gonna be lists that are like um send one, go tall. Um, there's so many ways to just play it. You can lean in heavily into your creepers. You don't have to do that. You can do defensive creepers to set up auras to make sure you're just able to consistently go. I think there are so many ways to pilot this hero, which is super fun, which I love. Okay, so there, it might have been honestly worth whatever. Popping Quill Hand? No, I'm glad they didn't. So if they go to one here, then we just need to keep one. If we just need like a funeral moon. Okay, no, they're not going to one. Okay, they gave us everything. That makes me feel much better. We need to draw something nice here, Martin. I'm saying most decks do not run generics, D-Rex. I guess we need to take those out. Yeah, I don't think we need them. I think Reduce is good, although I ended up getting screwed by Reduce in one of my matches. I can't remember exactly one where I pitched every time, and this was just like I had poor rune champ management. Okay, we got rid of that, which is fine. We got rid of. We were hoping we would have been loved to have kept this. Watch us draw Douse right now, and we don't want to pitch towards it, and we're gonna be sad. So far we're running this Douse list, and we're like, there's no okay. This is perfect. This isn't needed. I think we're just gonna full block and huh. I think we full block with widespread here, and then just break. And I kind of want to block with this too. I probably will arsenal this. Please don't be a rain razors now. They do run traps. So we'll break Quill Hand. A little risky, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, so Martin, we don't really run the generic DRX. Um like Storm is good. Storm was nice. Um Interesting. They can load up. Yeah, I should have blocked differently. This was I mean, I kind of did want to keep this. What's coming? They had one resource. That's unfortunate. 5 damage. They'll just send this for free next turn because we're gonna strip their whole hand. So I think we should keep the seeds, honestly. I want to keep the seeds. We might need that. We're gonna keep the seeds because miss it's only 2 block, but we like having the ability to self-damage and get some of these non-attack actions, like I think Coles and all that stuff is instant, um, is huge. We have the yellow seeds because um it's the one cost, so this will hit all of our go agains and douse because we're only using this on our first attack. We're not really using this for anything at banish. There's a version of this list I was thinking of where we do take the red ones and then we drop gateway for like if they just take all this, I'm gonna be shook. They shouldn't. They took some. Okay. So, okay, so there goes the endless arrow. Oh my God, is that a full red hand? They should be blocking two here then if it's a full red hand. Like we should get a pitch now. I'm confused. Oh, is this like, I guess this has been like a kind of a red line. So they're gonna block two, banish one, then they'll send one card at us because they have to block. Just this red line. I mean, maybe we get the helmet and something. This seems like a very just like a red line, largely red line. Riptide. I want a pirate Runeblade, or I want just like a cool pirate. I have been itching to play a different hero, but nothing really is speaking to me. I was watching Majin Bay play. They were at he was at Portland, and they played so beautifully, and I was like, "Fuck, I want to do. I want to get to that level." And they navigated their Verdance very well. Um, okay, so we got the headpiece. We should get one more thing here. This rip is, yeah, they're running Ravenous Rabbles too. Yeah, so that was the tell. So they're going down to three. Then we get a card. It's gonna give me the cool. So there's the pump arsenal. Okay, so this is why we kept this. The bad news is, okay, so we're gonna block this. I think we want to just block six. Hopefully, we can just get away with blocking six because I want to send Rune Rager. Damn, I really don't want to do. Unfortunate. Um, this is unfortunate. We're gonna block here because we can't send that. This is a bummer. You might not want to send Go again attack versus Rip. Yeah, because they could trap us. It's a good call. Hmm. It might be worth just flailing and calling here. Like honestly. Hey Zena, how you doing? Um, I think we do this. It's just this is too much damage to take. And we're just gonna call. We'll keep our could have been a cool hand. But I think we're just gonna flail. How you doing, Zena? So we'll do the flail, do damage. They're gonna take the one here. Are they gonna take this other one? They could give us this, but then they won't have AB. But at this point, it's like the next turn wins. I'm good. I'm good. I'm back from testing tonight. Built a hybrid bin. Oh, nice. Okay, so they took that. We will take get a card from them. I wish I had. I built a count your blessings Vynnset with like Vile Inquisition and Grim Feast. And it was as terrible as you all can expect. Although I did go up against a Enigma in my one game that I tested it at. Okay, cool. We just need to save like this. Or we don't need to save anything. We could full block and see the agony flail, which is nice. Yeah, cool. I'm glad we kept the seeds because we can just seeds flail. So let's just full block this. I don't care about D reacts as long as you can't dominate. Um, you don't have a dominate, right? Yeah, cool. And nine. So let's just do 10, right? I mean, like we could like yeah, we don't need to do anything, right? They're not gonna heal. This is like we could maybe keep something and take one damage, but I don't think we need to. Um, so far it's a win against Prism and concession versus new. Okay, that's pretty good. Um, so it's like a hybrid in the sense of like mid-range or hybrid where you have like a sideboard package for aggro and a sideboard package for auras. I'm curious to know how you kind of went about it. We should just win here. Um, so this game, Douse has done nothing for us. Ay, ay, ay. But we have it. We do have it. Okay. Don't tell me they AFK. I was in Nico's stream earlier, and they're like, "Hey, let me know if people just like bounce." Okay, and then after this game, we'll do the let's do story time. I'll walk through what happened, unless people want to see another game. But I was gonna kind of walk through what went down in Portland. So we'll take the damage. See, we literally are gonna win off of the back. Oh man. Okay. I have a mid-range game plan inside an aggro inside of. I love that. I love that. Good game. Okay. Um, yeah, this is just very red line. So let's switch things up here. Okay, well, I'm not sold on Douse. Casey, I'm not sold on Douse at all. It's is I think it's right now. I think it's terrible. But our puzzle actually, we have a Douse puzzle. Let me actually go back to the game screen. Um, So, Martin, no, yeah, you're not missing anything. I just figured like I don't want to take any of the damage because I had the this is our puzzle for today where we're gonna have douse. You're not missing anything. But yes, we're gonna do Portland story time. Um, the I already had Seeds of Agony in my arsenal. They were one. So and I had a rune chant floating. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna excuse me, block completely out. Um, because I don't want to take the I forget I think they had buff their arrow to have an on hit. I don't remember. But yeah, I think I could have definitely taken damage there. You're right. So Portland. Um I fly in Friday. I've only been to Portland once before, and very pretty city. It was cold as shit for me. It was like in the 30s, and I don't do well in anything like sub 60. But get to the hotel, I go with a couple buddies who they went to the Magic convention there. I know, boo. And I went to the Fab, and um, I wanted to make the Super Armory. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do Super Armory Friday night so I can just get some reps because I hadn't been able to play as much because I was traveling for work. Um, Let me see. Can't decide if I'm a Sphinx or for inverts. I would stick with Sphinx, but we'll get there. Um, already have prevention. So, anyways, sorry. I'm going to try to also chat with y'all a little bit. Shelter, yes, shelter does feel like a lot. Anyways, I'm just going to keep going. I want to get to the super armory and I want to do some reps. And I also want to get there early to get coals. So I had no coals. No, I had one coal going into this event, and I was like, okay, I need to get two coals. So I get there, I sign up for the super armory, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna go find coals. I go around and I go to like all the vendors. No one has hunted. Like everyone's sold out of hunted. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, do you guys have any hunted singles? Like, we're sold out. So I'm like, this, I thought this was going to be very easy to get my calls. I was like, I'll go there. I'll go to like, Magnolia or whatever, one of the things of like one of the shops and I'll get it. No calls. So a little bit nervous. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll go to like the fab people, like where our cohort is hanging out in the convention center. And I get lucky, vice versa is there. And vice versa is like, hey, I know you from Discord. And I was like, oh my gosh, Vice. Meet them, they're lovely. And I was like, I'm looking for coals. And they're like, okay, I can help you. They take me to their one of their locals or friends, and they have a full place of coals. So I buy coals. I'm like, awesome. Um, do the super armory. I won't go through the matches on the super armory. Yeah, I won't unless people really care. But well, before I went into the super armory, I faced Jude, who is. Let me see if I can find like Jude. If they have like anything. Is it Jude Cornett? They're apparently like a really good player. Um, and I didn't know who they were because I'm just out of the loop on stuff like this. So, excuse me. Um, Vice is like, hey, you should face this Jude. No, they're good. It'll be good practice. I get stopped. This is just like before the super armory. So my confidence is like down. I'm like, oh no, why did I come here? I'm not qualified. Afterwards, Jude was like, "Oh yeah, like I've won. I forget how many or what they've won, but they have won events, like big events." And I was like, "Okay, that makes me feel better." They roll me on Viscerai, and every turn is like they get like first turn setup is like Malefic, Malefic. Then they do the next turn Mordred, and then the next turn they do Malefic, Mordred, and then the next turn is like Malefic, Mordred. So like I'm getting like rune chance hit for like 12, 10, 12 like plus each turn. So I'm like, okay, this is bad. Uh, let's hope I don't run into Viscerize during the Super Armory. Super Mario Armory happens. I'll blaze through it. If people care, I'll come back. But I win the first one, win the second game, win the third game, and then the last game. Oh no, sorry. On the third game, I faced one of my locals who had flown up as well. I didn't know this. Bump into them. We match. They're on Florian, and it goes to time. And they give out ticket prizes, so we're like, okay, let's just split it. So we got a tie there. So I went 3-0-1 at the Super Armory. So I'm like, okay, like. I think I can do this. Yeah, Florian can be rough, and my friend here that was there as well, they're a very solid player. They play very well, very thoughtfully. Um, so that was a tie, and I was like, okay, like feeling pretty good. I was like super armory, like I think it was like 40-ish. I have to think back. I think it was like 30 or 40 people. I forget. Um, and I went 3-0-1. I was like, okay, 4 rounds, awesome. And then next day is the Battle Hardened. Fill up my deck list. Before though, I go um, what's it called? I talk to vice versa, and we're chatting, and they suggest, hey, you should drop Invert Existence because most of the Cindra lists are on they're on the Yuki list, and Yuki's list doesn't care as much for the daggers. So I take the advice, I agree, and so I bring in the tears and drop the inverts. So fill out the deck list. Come the next day. So battle hardened. Here we go. Lock in. I have my tears in. I pull out the two inverts. First game, and I'm actually maybe it's worth sharing the deck list on screen. I don't know. I'll keep talking, and then I can kind of switch back on parts where it's relevant. But first game, I get matched against Ira. Um, and I'm like, okay, like I can do this. Let's see if it's like more aggressive or if it's a little bit more like block with two cards and then send, just value with the two other cards. First game goes well. I what's it called? This is minor spoilers, but like every single game, majority of games, um I get Nazareth out. And Nazareth with this build that I'm running, the what's it called? Aura heavy, rune chant heavy build, like Nazareth comes in clutch. And especially when I had put in like I had all my go agains. And so I would always keep a go again enabler, like whether it's machinations or temptation or something in my arsenal. And when I was like, okay, I have the chance, I have my quill hand up, like I'm ready to go. I'm just going to keep something ready so I can kind of apply pressure with Naz. And so Nazareth comes out. Nazareth takes the cake. I'm feeling good. I win the first game. I'm like, okay, cool, 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 cool. Like there's hope. Um, Second game, I get matched against a Fang. I faced a few Fangs on Talishar. I, you know, I'm feeling pretty confident. I sit across the player. They're super confident. Like they aren't being weird or anything, but I can just tell like this like when you sit across from someone, you're like, oh, you play this game. Like you have some reps. That's what this like the energy they were giving off. Like totally a nice person, like really just like kind, awesome person to play against. But I was like, oh, you're good. And I think I just didn't know this matchup well. Well, let me rephrase that. I put too much pressure to block out fealties, which didn't let me set up quickly enough to like apply pressure until later. And so this one actually went to time. And um, the judge came by and was like, okay, time's up. And like we didn't know like how do I say this? Like we didn't know time was going to end once my turn ended, so we're at this weird position where I was like, maybe like we were both the end score was I have the life total here. It was like I was at 4, they were at 5, but I think they probably could have taken that from me, but it just ended in a tie and it felt bad. But they were a great player, um, and that one, I remember this. I'm pretty sure this one. I have to think back, but I don't think I got Naz out. Um, so that was that game, and I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, I can do this. Like I was like a little bit of a hiccup, but I think I can go 5-2 and maybe still make it. Like it was early enough. I was like with a tie, like maybe I can lose one more or like just win the rest. It's totally doable. I faced next game is an Azalea, um, and this was a disaster. This was a disaster kind of on both parts. I feel like neither of our decks were doing anything. It was really bad. Like, they were frustrated, I think, with their deck because they were like they kept opting with their Skullbone Koshrat and just kept sinking. And kept sinking. And they never dominated me. I never got dominated. Like I lost the game and I was dominated in that way, but I don't think any dominated arrows came at me. So they were just like, ugh. And then I would have like the clunkiest bricked hands. And somehow like I was just like sending attacks, but I wasn't paying attention because I was like, there's no way. Like my deck is just not doing anything I wanted to do. And so I look at the life totals. Eventually I had them down to like 12 life. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I was doing damage. Like they were just taking the damage because this area doesn't block. But like I was like, I think if we ran that matchup, like I think it would have been great to just run that game again because like neither of us did anything, and in the end, like I eventually died to a super pumped arrow, but like our decks, it was like it was not flesh and blood. I think like they were just like not they couldn't do anything, and then I was like, my hands are so awkward. Like it was the one time where I was like, this is not doing anything. So my mental is shot. I lose the Azalea game, and my mental is shot. I'm like, okay. I am like I'm out. Like this is terrible. And I go into the next game like I think I'm done, but I want to just like try to do better than I did in LA. So I'm like maybe I'll do a couple more. I still have some energy. I'm not going to drop. But like my mental is shot at this point. So I go and my next round is Tech Boston. And I just like was so frazzled from the previous game. I didn't change my sideboard at all. I didn't bring in any of my anti-fatigue stuff. And I go up against a tech load. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm like quiet. Like I try to do a little bit of banter when I play, like, how you doing? Oh my gosh, where you from? Blah blah blah. But like I'm a little quiet. And this person, they were very sweet. Actually was like I shook their hand afterwards because it was such a fun game. But we start the game, I was like, okay, tech level Boston, sure. They like show their equipment. I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, oof, is correct. So they show their equipment. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is fine. Um, they go first. I win. I start. I think I lose like a few dice rolls in this middle section of like the games, and they go first. And they play like an armor piece, and I'm like, okay, that's a good start. Um, and then they play Count Your Blessings, and then I look down at my board, and I realize I didn't bring in my Reaping Blade or anything that would counter Count Your Blessings, and I'm not an aggro deck where I can handle Count Your Blessings. So I'm like, I was at that point. I there was a moment where I just like stared at my board. I was like, I cannot. Like, I don't have the gas in this deck because of how it's built, and I don't have the ant. Like, I do set up with this deck, but I don't have the Reaping Blade, and Reaping Blade would have been clutch here. Like it's in my sideboard. So I'm like, this is it. Like I'm done for. Um, and I I just go like I don't know what came over me. I was like, screw it. I'm gonna lock in. I just kept putting I got all my auras. Like I got all my auras. Like that was I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus. And I'm looking at the life total here, and my life total goes down to about I think 16 health before I start swinging. So it's like they have like first turn they get their armor, they count your blessings. I'm like, oh shit. Second turn, they like put on more equipment and more equipment and more equipment, and they have a full suite of armor. But the good news is their AB is gone. So I'm like, okay, holy shit, I can do this. And I have 17 rune chants. I've gotten my Blessing of the Cult out. I've like Deadwood Dirged. I've done like my incantations, my rune blood incantations. Like I have 17 rune chants, and they have no AB now because they just replaced all of their AB with the Teklo. And I was like, okay, I can do this. The second they end their turn, it'll be my turn. I'm gonna swing. And they put a piece of that item that says Arcane Barrier 1, uh like there is this item that is literally, let me see if I can pull it up, and it's just like Arcane Barrier 1, and they play this, and I'm like, well, shit again. So I start to spiral again. Like, there it is. Rustic Relic. They put this down. Like they have no AB, and I'm like, okay, I have 17 rune chance. I'm about to blast their face. And then they put this down. I'm like, okay, back to crying. Um, And what ends up happening is the hand with the 17 rune chants had Oblivion. So I say, fuck it, I need to send everything, and I need to now, then I need to draw into every single piece of disruption I have once Nazareth gets out. So I like, they're at like 41. I'm looking at they're at 41. And I'm at like 16, and I send the 17 rune chants, and I don't remember the exact line, but I sent 17 rune chants, um, and then an attack, and then I think what I ended up doing is, yeah, there was a machinations that I creepered out of machinations to get my second attack go again because I had so many things in my bin at this point. So I went like, I think it was like Deathly Wail, machinations, something else. I think it was like the Eloquent Eulogy, and then Nazareth, and then I swung with Nazareth, and I got their whole hand. And from there, I had all my go agains, all my what's it called, disruption, and I kept stripping cards, and they could not handle Nazareth because they had no six attacks. So I was like, Nazareth, go, Nazareth, go, like please bring this home. And eventually, like at the end, I just send it, and uh they do, I forget what it was, but they do something where they're drawing and they're searching for CYB because they just like they need one more CYB to heal. And I'm at 5 health at this point, and they were at two, because I did the whole like, I think I did the flail. I flailed, and then instant reacted with a like funeral moon or a cool or something. And they had a way of cycling, and I was like, please don't be a CYB, and it was not a CYB. So we won the tech low. So at this point, we're 2-1-1, and we're like, we're probably not going to get anywhere, and that's fine. But I just wanted to like get some reps in. So we face CYB, tech low, and we win. Then we do new, and I'm nervous about the new matchup. And this person was super fun. They were from Seattle, and it was just banter. Like the whole game was banter, which was a ton of fun. But this is, I won't, this is a like, this game is much shorter, and Nazareth makes another appearance. Yeah, the Teklo one was something else. This one is also, these last two games here, the Teklo and new one. Let me just make sure. Yeah, were my favorite actually. Funny enough, and they were CYB matchups. So my mental feels slightly better from being Teklo. I go up against new. And I'm like, okay, I'm bringing in Reaping Blade. So I'm bringing Reaping Blade. I bring in the two red tears that vice versa was like, hey, yeah, new was interesting. Like, bring those in. Like, you want tears. And turn one starts. They go first. No, I go first. Sorry, I had the start. I set up. I think I got turn one blessing the occult, and I put a Deathly Wail, I think, into my banish. And they at the end of my end step, they play CYB. So I'm like, shit, here we go again. Like, here we go again. And then it's their turn. They draw up. They, I think they send a dagger at me, and then they CYB again. The thing is, and they pitched the way they pitched, and I saw it. I think they pitched CYB, they pitched another CYB, and a sink below to hit their other CYB. And they were already higher life than me, and I have Reaping Blade. So I was like, oh. you can't do that because I have Reaping Blade. They're like, oh shit, sorry. Like they weren't trying to like they just didn't realize that Reaping Blade. They undid. And they just didn't do anything. They kept the CYB, they kept the sink below. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna swing. Like because he and we were joking, he's like, oh, I guess I'll just have to take damage from you. And in my head, I was like, no, no, fuck that. I'm stacking again. So it's like round two against like same thing I did with Tycho. I was like, I'm going to make so many rune chants, and they started panicking. They're like, oh shit, because I didn't swing, and they were waiting for me to swing, and they had like all it was like red pitch, and they're like, I'm just gonna take an off turn. So I banished another Deathly Well, and I banished another. I had all three red Deathly Wells in my banish. I get the red tear, and I have like and then I have three coals. I have all three coals. At a certain point, I had three coals and three Deathly Wells all in my banish, not from the new, but because of what I had done, like just because. And they're just like, and we talked about this afterwards. They're like, I should not have held the CYB. Like they were just trying to hold that CYB to get value, and I was like, no. I ended up doing more damage to myself than they did. I went down to 16 again just from blood debt. Just from blood debt, I took myself out. They were at 40 the whole time, or something above 40. I didn't actually mark their life up, which is a bad thing on my part. But for their life total, my handwriting's terrible. Yes, I'm not gonna. Okay, whatever. I'll show y'all. They go from 40 to 28. So I was just chilling until I had enough to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna send 12 rune chants, and it's not a lot. It's just like I'm gonna send everything, and they couldn't block it out. Like they tried blocking everything out, and I still like 12. Um, and then I got Massacre out, and then I kept and I did the same thing, but like they just like I think, and this is like they were like I should have just eaten the CYB and like got no value out of it and just kept playing for like hands that were functional. But they kept the CYB that first turn. Um, and that gave me like the room to be like, I'm going to stack up a wall. So that was great. So I won the new matchup. I won the technical matchup. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. Then I faced Kano, and I'm like, okay, maybe there's some world where I can keep going. Face the Kano, I bring in Ebb and Fold, I bring in like my extra blues. I have my AB2 with Ebb and Fold. I go like I'm about to like pop off. They're at like 19 health. I am at 30. I am at 33. I'm at 33 health. They're at 19. And I'm like, I can do this. And I've played Kano before, so I kind of generally know like what to watch out for. But they were able to go wide enough to open the floodgates, and I just got nuked from 13. It was just like, and they got like the lucky draw, not the lucky draw, but they just got and they hit another open the floodgates from their initial floodgates where they were just able to keep going. And and then I was like, you know what? Screw it. Take me. And I just was like, okay, I'm 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. No shot this happens. I'm so hungry. It's like 3:30 at this point. I'm gonna just go drop. And then I go drop, and I was like in a vegetative state for the rest of the day until I did the nighttime armory, which that one was a ton of fun. And I faced an Ira game one, I won, and then second game. In that one, I faced a Zen, which smacked me around real hard. And then the last game, we did the mirror. I did a mirror with vice versa from the Purple Discord, which was so much fun. They won the dice roll, but my build, I think, is just better in the mirror. And so I ended up taking that one. And as I mentioned before, we did walk away with something. We got a alpha Welcome to Wraith booster pack. And it was between this and the what's it called? Cold foil rune chant. But I was like, you know what? I think this is what I want. So I took this. I don't think I'm gonna open it. Like maybe this will be like a subscriber thing, like in the sense of like if I hit enough subscribers, I'll open it on stream. But like I kind of just want to keep this as a trophy. Um, but yeah, that is the short version of how it went, and it was a ton of fun. Um, and I don't know, there was like a little bit. There's like a little bit. I was like, I don't know, watching some of the other like I watched some of the top 8 players play, and it was just like really nice to watch the custom altar rune chant is cooler than cold photo. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Martin. I think Xena actually I think has some really cool altars, and I want to. I will eventually commission y'all. I want to meet you in person. It would be cool to like do the exchange in person. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up getting an altar. But yeah, so I got the alpha pack, and I don't think I'll open it. I'll probably just like put it in a case and look back years from now when I'm old and wrinkly and have grays everywhere, and just be like, yeah, I remember. The name light has changed color. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Time for a new chapter of the stream. I do alter stream. Oh, sweet. Marin and Zine. Okay, cool. Marin, if you're on the Discord and we're not connected, like, do you mind sending me a few of your altars? I've seen Xena's and I'm just like thinking of like I do want to get some altars, but also I um I love Vynnset, but I do want to have a second deck, and I don't have a second deck right now. Like I have my old Kano deck, but that one still has like Tome of Aetherwind and all that stuff, and I haven't changed it. I don't want to play Kano. I want to play like a more consistent tempo deck to have as my backup. So um oh, sweet. No, no, I don't have my own Discord. Well, I do have my own Discord, but I haven't opened it up because I don't see the value it would be providing, and I think I wouldn't be able to contribute enough to keep it alive. But maybe I'll just like open up a Discord where I can just post my stream updates. But if we're connected, if you want to message me on like Blue Sky, or I'll put my Discord handle in the description after this, might just get a Discord tag, and you can add me on Discord as like a one-on-one chat, and then we can chat because I'd love to see. I like to look. I looked at Xena's. I really like them. I just don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger right now. But it's like I would rather, if I get alters, do it from people I know, which would be you all. And congrats on setting up your business account. Um, cool, mine. Yeah, we'll connect. Um, so let's play a game. We'll do Douse again. The thing is, this is what we're currently running with Douse. The whole point of this deck is go again with Rune Ranger or oops or Revel or Shadow or Douse, and then send a Rune Gate attack. You're running Dio as your second? Okay, so Martin alters on both boots. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Martin. I'll connect with you. Um So let's try this again. There was another version. You want so Zena? Yeah, you and I should. I should message you more offline because I'm thinking. I was looking at Guardian, but I was also looking at Psy, like Warrior, and I know Psy's not in a good spot right now, and that's also what is interesting. But I think just a gold heavy build focusing on the army could work right now. And provoke maybe gives some disruption where you could survive aggro for a bit, but I don't know. Um, so to talk about Douse for a moment and how I was thinking of building this, um, because there's a couple ways. So Douse is you get value from non-attack actions, right? And at most you can have Douse, Tunic, so and then four other cards if Douse is in your arsenal, right? You have four non-attack actions. Um, like that's four value of Rune Chance, which is nice. But like I don't know. That's pretty good, but that's still a lot. If like you're probably still pitching and you have to wait for tuning. So I was like, how do I get more non-attack actions? I put them in my banish. Um, yeah, the game plan. Yeah, Donald, Donald. When are we gonna meet up at an event? I feel like you are wise. Uh, beyond all others. But yes, like the game plan here is like I see Douse, and it's like what can this do? And it's really hard to build around. But I was like, I need to do a ton of non-attack actions to make a lot of rune chance. And then I can send a rune gate. Sure. Now this also has what's it called? Synergy with Riftbind. So you could play a ton of non-attack actions and then Riftbind, which is like one way of thinking about it. But I was also like thinking around the pattern of like send a four attack with go again, or send something with go again, right? Naturally, quote unquote. Douse, swarming, swarm, and Ursa. have a whole bunch of rune chants get created from Malefic Incantation or from Douse naturally, and then send the second attack, which is Widespread Destruction. This kind of goes back to um like how do I say this? This is gonna sound weird, like OG Flesh and Blood, because in most, I think the play pattern in most games, most heroes is this. I see you all chat. I'm gonna catch that in a second. But the play pattern I see is you send a attack. You'll send like a go again attack. You're like swarming, and then one of the Arknight ones, or like you'll do like wild ride and then followed by like swing bait. These are not great examples because they're not consistent, but like generally you do your small attacks and then you end with the big attack. With Vynnset, just because like then you can do that with Insight with creepers and go again and stuff, but because your rune chants are front loaded, you're generally sending like the widespread ruin, um like the big rune gate attacks first, and then all the other stuff comes afterwards. So it's kind of the inverse, at least in my mind. So I wanted to kind of go back to this OG version, or like OG game style. I don't know how to word this, of sending attacks. I don't think this is it. Like, I don't think this build is at all there. I think like we have decent pitch, and all we're only pitching for these two attacks here, so we have plenty of pitch. Now, there's a world where this turns into pumpkin. Yes, I know, wild. This turns into pumpkin. This yellow turns into a two rune gate. Um, this turns into a red seeds, and this turns into a two, and this turns into a two, and we just go for like a red line thing, but we're still pitching for this. So I just don't see the point. So all I did here is like I want to fill up my banish zone with dimensional and ruin. Where are you? Ruin and coal. And I want to just go wide. So that's what we're gonna try. We did one game. I think we just got lucky. Generally what happens is I just get lucky. And we had a red line Riptide. I mean, yeah, basically, Captain is most definitely, it's not fun unless it's bad. Yes, I know. I literally scribble, that is like the most eloquent way of putting it. I want to not do this. Like, I want to, like, Vice was like, why are you running this card? And I was like, because it's fun for me. And they looked at me and they're like, why? Um, sadly, I'm a pre-release only gamer. Fab is basically my version of professional sports. I just share loud, uninformed opinions online, then rooting for the underdog. Well, I think your opinions are amazing. And one of these times we'll have to maybe meet up at a pre-release. Cindra does a similar small, big pattern, so maximize maximum momentum. Right, yeah. With Cindra, you want to poke with two sub three powers and attack exactly. Dimension X, I really wish was zero. Yeah, this would be insane. This art is actually really cool too. At this point, though, what I really want is verse counter Rune Gate. The verse counter, why am I blanking on this? I know we'll start a game, but I want to think about that. Verse, okay, let's do copy. Let's see if we can do anything with let's do just a normal classic constructed Dory game. Okay, they're already gone. Okay, this is going to be rough. I think this list will not be able to hold its own against. Also, we need to like fix the sideboard here. Tide too slow. We take these. We honestly, I think we need travel. Do we drop anything else? Is this too much? I'll drop two rebels. I just want to have a low to the ground. Okay, so here they have no AB, so I might just send widespread from hand to deal one. Like what else? I could do this. This is great disruption. Having this is really good, and I think we need this. Um, Fudge. Like, I think we should keep this if we're thinking about this, right? Oh, the burst counter, Malefic. Yeah, I'm trying to small into red. Do you ever run blue Malefic? I haven't thought of that. I don't think I would. Um, Whatever. We're gonna send this just to clear. One rune chant is fine. We'll be able to send that. We'll have the Revel in Rune Blood. So we deal one. They'll block. They can filter if they want. Are they gonna give us a two block or a three block here? Yeah. So we get everything. And then we'll just take one. We're both at 39. And hmm, hmm. I wonder what we do here. This is interesting. Blue Malefic just doesn't have the value. Yeah, I think that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. It's just like all of this is awkward. We will have Tunic soon. It might be worth here. We can block like this. No, we can't block like this because we want to block a mask hit. So we'll take the four here. I didn't face any Cindras, IRL. We'll block this one. They'll flick. I hope they don't. Yeah, they'll flick. Okay, so they're gonna do this. This is unfortunate. We can block with this still. Um, so this keeps that alive. So we can just block with these two. Maybe we just block with this and this. And what a Douse so awkward, payoff so 10 flying setups. Yes, exactly. Like the Douse is like, okay, so do they flick again? No. Okay, cool. I was like, oh no. So we'll just send Eloquent Eulogy. I was thinking also with Douse, like, is there a tome of the Arcanite build where you can draw? Because that's what the puzzle is. Like, the puzzle is the crazy. Okay, this is nice. Um, Interesting. We might be in a good spot here. So we're gonna have one rune chant. This goes. I kind of want to get this inside though. So I want to put widespread ruin inside. Oh, then we'll probably have to pop this. Hmm, this is not great. Two here. I might block with Eloquent Eulogy here. They should flick now, right? Maybe that was too soon. Yeah, that was too soon. Too soon. Too soon to block. I don't know if I care too much. So this is what they're gonna draw. Okay, it costs less to play. So that's pretty good. Yeah. See, this would have been a great thing, but this is gonna get flicked. Um, I could block here, but I'd love to see some sort of Vin spec that lets either store excess rune when rune gating or make a new chant when you rune gate. A Vin version. Yeah, I was thinking of like the splatter chest with like, hey, if you take damage on your turn, you can create a rune chant, right? Yeah. So that was gonna hit no matter what. They draw, they get masked, it's gonna be an insane turn, but like, oh, that's such a bummer. That's so much damage, and I'm just gonna take it. Watch this be like a CNC. That would be a bummer. CNC? Or some crazy shit? No, it's not. They're not doing anything here. What is coming? What if it's like point break? Oh no, okay. Okay. So we need a miracle. This is not gonna be it, but we're gonna try. We'll send this. I wonder if there's any. One thing we actually there's nothing off the top that'd be good. Yeah, I would love to see like some sort of blood spattered vest of like, hey, if you take damage on your turn, put a put a burst counter on this, and then create a rune chant. I think would be sick. I also thought of like it'd be cool to have a non-attack action. Oh, They don't want that to hit for some reason. So if we're taking all of this now, do we care to? Sure, let's do this. And just send damage. And then you can give me the rest. Yeah. Okay. We get no chance. Wow, we got lucky there. Um, Dirge. And then we're going to use our crown next turn. See, this is like this is we'll see. Like this is like a normal. I feel like this is largely a normal-ish. Like this is not what most people are running for Vynnset, but like I'm not doing anything. These are only 9 cards that are okay. I guess 12 cards that are crazy. Okay, actually, shadows. So okay, so there's like 16 crazy cards. We're gonna get fucked here. You're what are you gonna do? We have okay, so 4. Um, we are going to crown. When are we gonna crown though? Do we want a haunting rendition now, or do we want to be greedy? Block 4. Good value. 1, 2, 3. We could pull a non-attack here. You could haunting their flicks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be too cute, but it might be like it's value, but we might actually need to be defensive here. I think I'll take the first hit. Okay, cool. And we're gonna crown this, and then they can flick if they want. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. So what does this hand do? What are we doing here? This is 1, 2, 3. Um, we take the one here. Maybe we call right now. No, we can't call right now because then we won't have anything to banish. This is so awkward, right? There's nothing good. Like, yeah, there's no breakpoint. Here we go. 5. Does this give it go again? So they could for sure breakpoint, do their thing right now. Um, I don't think we call. They're gonna break this? Yep. Unfortunately. Yikes. Yeah, so this is where it gets bad. Yeah, this is where it gets really bad. 5. There's no point to go to 1 here, right? We're gonna banish we're gonna banish 2 of their cards and do some damage. I mean, we're not blocking. Oh no, we're gonna get flicked. We're gonna get flicked. No, 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 we will block. We will block. Sorry. We're gonna block. Because if we just get flicked here. So let's do that. Because I don't want to get flicked that hard. So we'll take 2 damage here down to 4. Um, and then we're just gonna tunic douse for fucking nothing, and then we'll just call twice. So we're literally getting no value from this here. Like if I kept this, honestly, it's probably worth just I have to push the damage. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. But it is what it is. Okay. Um, yeah, sorry, I meant, and I wasn't being clear on the flicks. I can get flicked in follow-up turns. Um, So we get one rune chain on the back end. They should just take this because they're not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand, everybody. Um, you one shot, yeah. Yeah, I know. It could have been some cool eloquent. If I had done some cool eloquent stuff, could have been cool. Would have been cool. Um, yeah, my life has gone low. Are they thinking of blocking this? Oh, they are thinking of blocking this. It'd be sick if they. Yeah, yeah, you're good. No problem, Nick Tucker. Yeah, this is just like it's not feeling good. I'm trying to think. We need more resources, or like we need some way. It would be cool to have a shadow instant in here. That's like while I'm in your banish zone at the start of turn. It's like a legendary spec. Oh, interesting. This is gonna be very. We so we could we. Yeah, I'll take it all. No, and then give me the other card. Okay, cool. That works. I don't know how to handle Fang or Cindra. Oh shit, Nick Tucker is my local. Oh, tell the script. Tell him I say hi. Um, nice guy. Would have been Cole. Wait, what did you what did I see? What would have been Cole? Oh, interesting. Wait, is there hope here? So we do this. Did we just almost win here? We do this, and then I think we're gonna Deadwood Dirge. Six. This would almost get us there if we hit this, but that's too risky. Five. Five. They'll hopefully get us two cards here. Um, I honestly wonder if it was worth. No, because they can give us armor. I don't know. I think it was worth. I might have been worth a Malefic. Hit the Malefic there. Yeah, you just give us two cards, or and I think we lose. I think what we should have done is hit the Malefic incantation. Um, three damage. We would like to keep this. That's all we need to do. Um, there's nothing else for us here. So we'll just do this. Sound jump this set. Okay, cool. Awesome. Sounds good, Martin. Love it. Would you want to you don't Oh yeah, yeah. I can do that solo. Boom. Okay. With this, they haven't flicked. I think I'll give them this because I would love to keep. Yeah, they're gonna flick here. Damn. Darn it. And that's game. Yeah, there's no way we come back from that. See, and this is a one cost, so you do nothing. You can't do anything. I'll just show them so they can get afraid, but that does nothing. And this hand is not going to be it. Two. Maybe they like Mega Brick? No, there's no. Oh, they kind of did Mega Brick, right? What did this do? Block. There it is. GG. Good game. Yeah, it was not it. Where is it? Good game. Good game, Nick Tucker. Take the manly way out. I know I should have done it, Casey. You're right. Any value in running Scepter here doesn't look like you're in a Clash in the book, and the arcane might be good. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right here. Um, no, 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 Solo, you're good. I always forget to hit the what they called full screen, so I appreciate the reminder. How the heck did we get value? Like, I'm surprised we got any value. Um, yeah, I should have flailed. Casey, you're right. Casey, you're right. Casey is right. Is there hope for like what do we do here? What is the list? Is the list dropping all the attacks and just putting all the old blood debt cards? Like you need to have so many ways. So I have to banish a lot. I have to banish a lot. Shadow helps me banish. Ruin helps me banish. Puppetry helps me banish. I was looking at Sonata because all of the attacks should be the ones I can draw from play from hand, is what I was thinking. I was looking at I don't have Tome here. I was looking at Tome of I was looking at Tome of Torment and Tome of Arknight. And then I could take two in. I think we try cooking a different list. Because like with Douse. We're still gonna try Douse. But we're gonna try once more. And we'll talk through our whole process and then Douse again. I don't know why I named it that, but we're gonna go with that. So, what do we need? Honestly, I was thinking ebb and fold could be a thing. Because ebb and fold puts stuff into our bin and it helps us draw. Because I think we need to draw. So I think I'm gonna bring ebb and fold. And then we're gonna look at shadow. And we want to be able to play things from shadow. So that's an auto include. Um, this is coming with us. This is coming with us. Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, we should bring this. We'll bring Hal. This is gonna be so ugly. This is gonna be so ugly. All if we're going this hard on non-attacks, then we're bringing in Riftbind. So this is gonna be purely a wild ass Riftbind Douse deck. Shadow Puppy's coming with us. This is coming with us. Do we want to cycle? Do we want to get more? I don't think we need this. We'll put this in maybe. We'll put this in maybe. Go again. Excuse me. This could be good to give something go again in our arsenal. So this is a maybe. I'm just looking at non-attack actions right now. We're gonna look at the board. Maybe Widespread Ruin is a maybe. We're just gonna have a ton of non-attack actions that we can play from Banish. Okay. Funny thing is, there aren't a ton of options here. It might be worth bringing the yellow seeds. We need blues. We need a ton of blues now. We're going to be pitching mutated mass. No, I don't think so. Hmm. The blue yellow spew shadow. Wait, you might be on something. Which one's the spew shadow? That's the one that only does stuff against light people, though, right? So you have an attack action card. You would play it. We could play this and run fucking dabble in darkness. We're not going to do that. Light people, yeah. I don't know if we're this wild too strong. Spew gives no value. Like I am all for it. I was also thinking of Sutcliffe's the Annals of Sutcliffe to draw because I think we could cheat out action points with this list if we can hyper banish, but we need to hyper banish. So we need Shadow. We need Spew Shadows allows you to play non-blood deck cards and banish. It might be worth testing, but it's attacks, right? Okay, hold on. Maybe too strong and Squid Eagle. Let me look again. I'll look again. I'll look again. This we explore all paths. So an attack action card. So it's an attack action card, right? Maybe. Oh, you know what I do want though? Sonata. And you know what else I want? Tome. You know, honestly. Gorganian Tome is maybe worth it. Yeah, we're bringing Gorganian Tome. So, and we need blues. Let's just look at our blues. Blue, is it worth bringing a blue jack-o'-lantern? We have Gateway. We should bring Machinations. It's a blue block 3. Do we bring Sigil? Maybe. Shadow of Ursa, blue block 3, maybe. Let's see. Too expensive. Yeah, you can use it to play Douse that you banish. Oh yeah, huh. Blue Rune Ranger is likely worth a look. Yeah, I think you're right on blue. Um, Blue Seeping Shadows. Play something with cost 3, with cost 0. You play wait, the next attack with cost 0, right? Blue Rue Ranger, Blue Ranger. I'm thinking of fucking Power Rangers now. Um, Sigil of the Arknight, because we need to draw. I think draw because we. So the way I'm thinking about this, right, is I'm thinking we have Douse. Let's actually we don't even have it as a list. We have Douse, and this card Douse requires non-attack actions. So we need to draw those non-attack actions. And we're like one of the after the book ban, we're like one of the few um heroes that can draw, right? We can ban with draw with Sonata, we can draw with Tome, and we can draw with Tome of the Arknight. And we can get action points with Eloquence. So that's why I'm actually like I'm okay about this. I don't think I want 3 of these though. I think I want one. Yeah, I think you're right. Also, yeah, thanks for. Oh, hey. Also, we are getting close to 400 subscribers. So if you are watching, I'm gonna take a quick moment and be cringe and say, please sub, or hit the like button, or don't. That's fine. I always feel like a silly goose saying that. Um, so we have Tome of Torment. Let's see. So we want to draw, and we need to get stuff into Banish. So there's a wild world here. There's a wild world where we go Chains of Mephistus, whatever, and then we draw and put a bunch of stuff in. Like we could do this and then do like Sift or some shit. I don't know if we want to do that. Sift could be good. Okay, we're gonna cut that out. That was a weird sentence to say. I'm sorry, I'll Sift. We're not gonna sift. Okay, we ain't sifting. I mean, we could sift. We're not sifting. Opt. We like opt because we need to opt because of Tome of the Arcanite, right? So how can we opt? I'm not bringing Blood Tribute in. Whisper of the Oracle, Eye of Ophidia. Yo, we're bringing an Eye of Ophidia into this list. Is it worth? Do we think it's worth bringing this Whisper of the Oracle? Blue. It's block 3. The reason I want to opt is I want Tome of the Arcanite to hit, and I want Sonata to hit. This is such an ugly deck, and none of you have tried to stop me. So this is as much as it is on you all than it is on me because this is insane. Do we want our blood deck cards back? We need Go Again enablers, right? Hmm. We could get Reckoning. It's free. Runic Reckoning. Wait a second. What? What was that? This card? There's no world where we ring dimensional, right? Requiem. Do I not have Requiem of the Dam? I thought I had it. For Eloquence, yeah. Blood Tribute to pump things to the Banish Zone. Late to the Douse. What's the ideal play? It looks like it could be a 1. Yeah, Donald, there's. Yes, you do only draw from sigils. Hold on. Chat just all of a sudden caught up. I don't know if I disconnected for a second or my internet was slow, but or maybe you all just push enter at once. Do I not? I do have Requiem with them. Yeah, maybe chat was just being slow. Sorry if I missed y'all. Blood Tribute to pump things up. Yeah, maybe Blood Tribute. I just don't like it's well, there might be like Ebb and Fold does. We'll see. We'll see. Late to the Dusk question. What's the ideal play? That is a great question, Donald. The ideal play for Douse is to remove it from your deck, but it looks like it could be a 1 for 7 go again if the stars align. Yeah. So that's if the stars align, and then we hit a Rift Bind because Rift Bind also gets value. Also, you know what? You like, oh, we're gonna be so. What if we completely missed one? Hold on. Rift Bind, blue, because we're bringing in Leyline. We're bringing in Leyline. Your next red attack, this card gets +1. Your next blue attack gets +2, and your next, or sorry, yellow gets. Yeah, we're bringing in Leyline. So now we need go again. Sift is a good consider. Blocks 3 go again. You only draw attacks from Sigil, so it wouldn't add to Douse. And Sigil is played on a turn before. Yes, right, right. The other Sigil, yeah, the other Sigil of Arknight. I agree. If you're trying to pitch, you're trying to opt. Whisper does both those things. Exactly. That's what I was thinking on Whisper. Okay, so I think my chat just died. Are you all there right now, or am I like? Let me check. Maybe my chat died for a second, but like all of your chat, everyone came in at once. So I think something happened to my internet. Does it say good connection? Let me check. It says I have good connection. Well, I don't know. Hopefully you're all still seeing stuff. Okay, so Rain Whispers. Um, this is insane. We do not have enough. We need go again. So I think we're just bringing some mauve. We're bringing in mauve. We'll bring in the. We need the go again. We should get action points though. Eloquence tokens. Eloquence tokens are so good that I think we actually bring it. Is there a world where we do Sutcliffe? Because if we can get action points, you know what? We're gonna be weird. This is just a weird place. There was some significant, but it seems to have returned to normal. Okay, thank you, Scribnibble. Okay, so I had some. There's some weird lag. Weird. My fiance is playing Cyberpunk, so it shouldn't be her, but maybe my internet just died for a second. Okay. Is Vortex coming in at all? I don't think so. I don't know. Let me also move this a little bit. Camera, hold on. Stay steady. Vortex. No, we're not bringing in Vortex. Okay. And I was wondering if we bring in the other. Also, Crown of Dichotomy could be a thing. Do we bring in the chess piece that gives us 2 resources? No, this is more consistent. Vile Inquisition. No go again on Vile. And I would rather have the instant ones. Let me look again. Are there any shadow non-attacks? Choose an attack action in your banish zone. There's like no attack. I mean, here's the thing. Beseech the Demigon gets a ton of value with Rift. We need more draw. This is gonna be atrocious. Oh, honestly, Jack-o'-lantern might come. Oh, we're almost at the thing. We're gonna run the basic version of this, and I'm gonna actually get a few more blues. I would rather put the blue jack-o'-lanterns in. Or blue Ursa. Yeah, blue Ursa is better. Okay. This monstrosity is gonna we're gonna try this. As far as what does arm look like for equipment? Let's do arena arm. Okay, so it's arms, I guess. Why does it not show me all the arms? Oh, I'm on page 2. I was like, where are they? So, do we think grasp just for shields here? Um, I think we take grasp. We don't need more rune chance, so we'll take grasp to block. And then for the legs, I think we just go with our tried and true. Oh, we might bring Snapdragon Scalers, guys. Creepers does the same thing, but we're bringing Snaps for now. Okay? That's weird. This is very weird. This is so ugly. And for weapon, um, we'll put a thing in the inventory, thing in the inventory. It's just gonna bother me if we're not editing. Wow, there's slim pickings here, but armor out. So yeah, it is slim pickings. Yo, this the Nebula Blade's gonna be gone soon, which is gonna be interesting because I kind of like it in some of the other builds for Vynnset. Okay, so now we need D reacts. Defense reaction. We are cooking some. Oh, this would be great actually because we want to see. Sync below is also great. And there are some blue D reacts that would be helpful, I think. Isn't there like a new one put into context? Maybe honestly that no one is running. Yeah, no one is drawing. So I'll put this into inventory. Okay, this is some shit. If we win with this tonight, I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know what I'll do. If anyone, there's no shot we face. No, there's no shot we face a Prism with this list. I mean, maybe there is a shot where we face Prism with this list. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna create a game. Whoever joins this is in for the show of a lifetime. This is gonna be so weird. I don't think we're gonna do anything. I'm worried. Oh no. This is not, this is like the worst thing we could have, right? Where's Reaping Blade? Send help. We're at 60. Um, we'll bring Fate. We'll bring Sync. Fine. Good luck. Have fun. God, this is gonna be so bad. There's no shot we win here. We're cooking something. Yeah, this deck is something. Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? Jesus. I put Prismatic Leyline. Looking at some of these cards afterwards, I'm like, what was I thinking putting this in? This is this is certainly a choice. What the F? Maybe wait, they're also cooking. Um, is this just a discard? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're cool with this. So they're gonna see us block with this right out the gate. We want to get the coal. They're gonna be like, what in the world are you running? So we'll put Hal inside. I think we've probably scared them. Oh, interesting. Um, we'll do that. Draw a card. I think we play Funeral. No, I think we draw a card. So they're probably so. Your opponent must absolutely be terrified. I don't know what's happening, guys. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna concede. Okay. All right. This is workable. This is like a workable hand, I think. We can opt to potentially use Tome. What is happening? Can we block anything? Oh, we don't have AV. Right, we don't have we didn't sign in any AV. No. This is the okay. So we took five. Okay, now they're fucked. So the question is, do I think we use opt first? Oh, this is interesting, actually, because we don't have a blue, and if we keep this blue, we can do a lot of stuff. So part of me is thinking this. Hear me out. We use Gorgon. We use shadow puppetry. No, no. I think we use Gorganium too, and maybe we hit a blue. We could have used shadow puppetry to see what it would be, but we're gonna use Gorganium too, and we'd love to hit a blue here. That's almost as good. That's just as good, I think, actually. Do we blind tone here? Because we could shadow puppet and see if this is an attack action, and if this is an attack action, then we are actually in a pretty good. No, we're gonna wait for tone. So what we'll do is this. We're going to. This is madness. All of this is madness. Do I want to pay life? Sure. This is absolutely insane. Um, your ratios must be wild. How many attacks? I think we are running full suite of Riftbind. Actually, I don't, and then Urser and then Douse. So yeah, if we hit an attack off the top, we need more attacks for this to be anything. So we messed up. Um, funny enough, we took damage, so no. And then we'll do this. That'll hit. What the fuck is this deck? 10 damage? Wait, how is this doing 10 damage? Huh? Because one, so three, four. So I guess this is all four, right? This is all, we get one extra value. But this is kind of cool, though. Wow, we got cards from them. D-React, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we can cycle with annals. If this was, actually, if this was Scepter, this would be good. Oh, whoops, can't cycle. Oh, right, because it costs one. Oops, math is hard. Do we just use Arcanite now to see? No, I don't want to draw. We have an action point. No, we're not doing that. We're saving it. Let's see if we would have gotten it. We can see here if we would have hit. If we get an attack action and an action card right here, oh my God, we would have hit. We would have for sure hit. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna take Oblivion damage here. So something we know instantly is we need to at least have the yellows of this if we don't. Here, check this out. We're about to get value. So we do this. We'll take the damage, sure, why not? And we're gonna try to set up Dimensional Gateway. Has less attacks than Redline deck has blues. Yes, exactly. This deck is like chained. Vynnset does chain Ghostly. Yup, yup. Okay, so oh no. So this didn't work out. Let's do this. Let's bottom, bottom, hit this, banish it. Yeah, yep. Then we, then we. This will hit, right, guys? If this hits, oh my God, if this hits, we're losing our minds. It did not hit. Why did we think it would hit? Whatever. We'll use that. We don't need to pay the life. So we need more attack actions. That's instantly what we found out here. We have not enough attack action in this deck. This, I don't know how much damage is it going to do. I haven't been paying attention. Four damage? Five damage. These rift binds, though, hey, listen, honestly, these rift binds might have something to them. Like, I don't hate it. Oh, this is ugly. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, how about this? We can't do anything. And we have D-Reacts, we have all this. So this deck doesn't run. Yeah, they're not going to attack us at all. So we're just going to put. I don't know what we're going to do. Potential like yeah, I think Bounding Demagon is good. Yeah, I think draft two of this deck is going to have Bounding Demigod for sure. You're right. Um, what are they doing? We're gonna die soon, so that's good. This at least this won't this torture will not be that long. But I think we bring in Bounding Demigod. I think we're just literally doing the chain cosplay. Is that what you said, Scribnable? Yeah, we're gonna be doing chain cosplay. Um, I think we might have scared them so much that they are going to leave. Let me make this full screen. Sorry, Soleil. What has happened? Oh, they're opting. I'm silly. I forgot they get to opt their entire deck. I'm being just not considerate here. So we'll do that, and we can just pitch this away. Cool. And we'll get that, and we'll get that. Cool. So yeah, we are not hitting. We need attack actions. We need more, way more attack actions in this list. This is going to get amp 3, so hopefully we get nuke soon. No, this doesn't do that. What I want it to do. We want. Oh, come on. I mean, sure. I need you. I want them to do more damage to us. No, I don't care. Okay, 6 damage is not bad. Cool. And why don't we do this? Do I want to pay the light? Sure. So Cole is active. Oh my Jesus. We'll get bottom, bottom, submit ops. Yes. Do you think we can hit all right, do we want to we'll try Tome again? Do we have an attack in here? No, we don't have an attack in here. So we should let's do this first. Statistically, we're in a okay spot to yes. Now, okay, guys. Okay, we're here we go. Here we go. You all wanted to see something? You all wanted to see something? What the fuck are we gonna do with this? So we could Arc Knight and risk it. Put, we could look at Chain L. So I looked at the Chain LLs and they run a lot more generics, but I'll do that after this. So do we want a Sonata or do we want to put Requiem in and get a free draw? Hmm. If we miss this Sonata, you know what? We cannot our Sonata because if this misses, then we won't be able to play that. Why did we get out? Oh, it would not have missed. It would not have missed. You all should have kept the faith. You all, that's on you. I'm not taking responsibility for that. I'm kidding. That is 100% my responsibility. Oh, you know what? We can't call. We can't call if we do this, but we've already seen we messed up. We messed up. We should have Sonata and then called the Eloquence. That was a mess up. Yeah. So we'll do this. So we're gonna lose one value here on the rune chance on the back end. Fine. Have we lost life this turn? Yes, because this Vynnset thing is active. And Cole has been able to use. Yeah, I think I did it on the gateway when I did that first. So here's something. I wonder, does this give us when you attack when this attacks? So this should actually still work. We should still they're probably shivering in their boots. They're gonna banish an earth card. Yep. And they're panicking. I would if I was facing this kick-ass deck. How many did we make here? How many did we make? We got go again. Wait, we play five? We got five off of that? You get five rune chance. That's good value. We got five rune chance. And we stripped the card. Okay, so yeah, this is terrible though. We got five rune chance. Wow, all the attack actions just showed up. That's fine. Okay, we're almost dead. We're almost dead. They should hopefully just blast us here. Um, okay. So that was kind of fun though. That did feel fun to just like be like, oh cool, I have Douse. Um, but I think here we do this. Why don't we take the life? It doesn't matter. We're gonna die here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We should just die here. Um, so yeah, they're gonna end it. That's thank goodness. Put us out of our minute misery. Okay, so we've achieved Douse greatness, and it has go again. Now what? Exactly. I don't know. Um, just kill us, please. Please end it. Okay, soul tidings. Thank goodness. Finish it. Okay, good game. Okay, we're going back into the lab. We're going back into the lab. Good game. Okay, so if we go into the lab again, what changes? We want, I think we might drop prismatic or mauve. You know what? We're not bringing eye. We're not bringing eye, right? Why are we bringing eye? Do we need eye? We want, so the things we want, we want bounding, and we want the other rift. And if we look at, you know what? I think you had a great idea, Scrib. We'll go to tournament decks. We'll go to chain. Uh, and I guess we could look at Living Legend. Oh, it reset that. Chain. Okay. So this is kind of nearby. They do all the bounding demigons. They have some Riftbind. They have seeds. Shadowverser. Okay. And Eloquent Eulogy. So looking at this, blue bounding too good too because yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. But what do we trim now? Is Gorganium Tomb? This was fine. It cycled. It gave us plus one value. Howl is expensive, but I liked it. Here, maybe we drop the red mobs or yellow mobs. I think we can get rid of the red mobs just because we kind of care about pitch in this deck, and we can put bounding, and then we can get rid of the Tear Through the Portal. I feel like would be really nice to cheat out action points and get a whole bunch of go again. How too expensive? Yeah, we'll put it in the inventory. I agree. You're right. Let's just get rid of this. And then let's get the we have yellow Riftbind in here. How is it? Yeah. You can loop the graveyard. So and then bounding again. The blue bounding. And we're at 63, 83. So we need to drop three cards. We're gonna get rid of red pumpkins. Oh no, we're getting rid of the red this. We'll put into I thought we got blue pumpkins. 63. Three cards to drop. Three cards. Oh, these ops. I think we get rid of Whisper. Maybe we get rid of Whisper. Or this mob. Get rid of Yellow Mob, yeah. Yeah. How many cards do we have? 77? We'll put Yellow Mob in inventory for now because I think I kind of like and let's get rid of Scepter. Let's put some AB in this monstrosity. Okay, we have four cards to add. Um, let's just put Arcane Barrier so that it's not just so abysmal. Flail will bring the book, and I will drop. You know what? You're right. I think we're dropping. Remove this for this. The opt cards are good for Tomb of Arknight and Sonata. Yeah, I think that's you're right. So opt, draw. Prismatic could be insane because Prismatic is like it boosts the value This is insane value if we're able to cheat out the action points and get it. We're just going to be low on resources. It honestly might be worth putting in where is that one rune blade? Oh, it's arcane here. If we drop this, I think this could be either we could be insane. There's a world where this is insane. I'm gonna put this in maybe. Okay, draft two. Seeds of Agony. I think we don't. Why do we need reds? We don't need reds. We need yellows. There's nothing that costs. Yeah, we should just say I so do not like prismatic jelly. Yeah, I know. Let's get rid of these ones and get the other seeds, the yellow seeds, because we don't need. There's no two costs in here. Okay, once more into the fray. Um, I am so sorry you all have to see this, but we said we were cooking today. We said we're cooking. Okay, let's do this Uzuri matchup. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Do we want to bring the book again? I know that was terrible, but I kind of want to. Let's do this. It's fine because the eloquence is really good. The eloquence works, and we're not bringing. We're gonna stop being a little silly here. Um. Okay. So good luck. Have fun. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, I think we probably will drop prismatic if we were to ever to actually play this deck. Okay, that's rough. Are we gonna get what is this? Equipped are they gonna equip it? Do they have to break something? Car crash number two, let's do it. Yeah, I know. I hope you're all wearing your helmets and safety goggles. This is gonna be freaking horrendous. We want to keep this, so we'll block here and we'll block here. Tome of the Arknight, sure. You know what? I kind of are they gonna do some weird flickage? They're gonna attack. They can get my armor, I guess. I don't want them to draw. They will flick though. I'm not marked though, so you don't get an arsenal, and I lose one armor on my. I think that's fine. Okay, so huh. We can just do this then. One, two. Oh no, no, no! Oops, oops, oops! I meant to do damnation. Yeah, we don't need to like set up. We could set up. Should we do two or should we just send one? Um, sorry. Sorry. I think I rushed it there. Like, what's smart here? We are at one chance. We should just send this. I think we just send this. Um, it's a little bit of damage. Yeah, let's just send it. We're not gonna like. We shouldn't be planning to like set up yet. Like, we don't know what the deck really does, so we're just gonna send like 4 and 4. This person's reading the card. They're like, "What in the world are you doing?" And Soma, let me tell you, I don't know what I'm doing. This is just, yeah, they read it. They're like, this is not threatening. It just makes one ring chant. But one day it will make two rune chants. Okay, this is the first time Douse actually looked decent. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Let me make this actually big. I gotta try to remember to do full screen. Um, okay. Yeah, they're like, what is this card? Okay, so they are a blocking type deck. So we kind of like that. And we have the yellow seeds. That felt good. That's fine. Yeah, okay. So we just did 4 and 4. And technically it was 5 and 5, right? Because we got two rune chants in there, so we sent 10 damage with our hand. That's below rate. Okay, what the F is this? Oh no. Wait a second. They're not gonna activate all this. But do we care if they do? Is kind of what I'm thinking. Do we think they can activate this? Because if they can, we'll just pitch it. We can pitch away. We should block with one. I think we just block with this. And if they are able to go over here, we'll ebb and fold pitching Douse. And I'll put the Shadow of Ursa in because Tome of Torment. There's only one Tome of Torment. Though, yeah, the famous 4 card 10. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't think they're going to do anything. Oh, right. They have Uzuri. Okay. You can have it. And oh wait, I'm gonna draw a card here. But you can banish either of these. I don't care. What are they choosing? Blue or red? Shadow of Torment. They were like, what? Excuse me? Okay. Um, what do we do here? Do we just draw? I think I just send one Urser alone. I think we send one Urser and then we chill. I think we just send one Urser. This is such a sick card. What's better, best? Yeah, I don't know. Douse, I don't know if you're it. Like, I just don't know. The art goes so hard in this. Like, it's so sick. Are they blocking? No, they're just taking damage. Yeah, they should just take this. Maybe they're like, oh, I don't want to IP myself. They only need 2 cards. Missouri's cool like that. Okay, well, hey, we have a life lead currently. Um, oh, um, oh, okay, weird. Let's see. I want a Shadow Blood Vest. I do too, Zena. I think we'll get one day. I think it'll be next year. Maybe by then, LSS, I will have like done enough content creation where LSS is going to be like, hey, let's give um Captain or Fabton a ugh. So I'm not marked. They're doing that. Sure. Oh, do we want this? No, I think I want this, right? Because that's going to help Tome of Torment do stuff. So let's keep that on the top. And let's keep that on the top. Yeah, Monarch 3. As well as this deck building journey has been, the deck seems to almost be approaching functionality finally. Yeah, I know. Zena, also, I love that emoji combination. So we are marked. Uh, oh no. Set it into oblivion. Okay, so they draw, which is fine. All that to draw. What does that Thanos mean? All that for a drop of blood. I mean, I'm okay with this. They're dousing. This is like a douse conversion, I guess. Like they just did all this. We're marked again. Cool. Are they gonna do something with this one card? You did a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay. Nothing. Nothing. Let's do Bounding Demigod goes in. We're gonna do Shadow of Ursa, taking this in, and then I think we'll just flail because we are gonna get a we're gonna get an Eloquence token next turn, and this might open us up to a lot of stuff. Because we're gonna get a Requiem, so we'll see. But yeah, if we got some sort of like shadow rune chest, like I don't know, in my mind it makes sense of like, hey, if you've taken damage this turn, make a rune chant or get a resource. But I don't know if you all have ideas, like let me know. Blaine. Yo, hope you had fun, a good time in Portland. Yes, I did all right. I did all right. The side events went better. I did. Do you want to draw the Requiem now? One moment, Blaine. Do you want to draw the Requiem now with Tome of Torment? Nah. So side events, I was like 3-0-1. And then the main event, I went 3-2-1, and I did a little like story time earlier. So I think when the VOD, I don't know if you can go back. I always forget, but in the VOD, oh, you can. I think if you go back, I talked about it after my first game, after the Riptide game. So interest. Oh, what is this hand? Are you all seeing what I'm seeing? Like, could Riftbind go off here? I think we just take all the damage and pray. Interesting here. This is very interesting. So I don't know what to do here. Yeah, so what about Ramon? Last chance for Rune Blood this year. Last chance for RB this year is the M chest for Armor Aurora. Oh yeah, we could get something. Encourage me to study enough and I can get into grad school at William. Sina, go study. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you kind of watching, but go study. Nice. I'll peek. I can go back later. Uzuri Enclave, huh? Yeah. So Uzuri is doing some stuff. So here's the thing. We have value. We have a ton of value we could potentially get here. Um, Let me just think for a moment. Thinking, please bear with me. If we take this, we create an eloquence. On our turn, we could do Coal, Funeral Moon, get an action point, and do Tome of Torment. No, we could do Tome of Torment and do both of these to get the action points. So we'll have two action points. But the Coal would vanish. So if we do this here, or if Sonata hits, we're good. The thing is, will Sonata hit? Will they let Sonata hit? And will Sonata hit? If Sonata hits, we're golden. Do we think they're going to pitch for? So, do you guys want a high roll or play it smart? I'll listen to you guys. Should we go for the high roll or should we play it smart? I don't know if we play it smart because this deck is just not smart. Because right now, if I Requiem, I don't think we play it smart. High roll. High roll. Okay. I appreciate you all. You all. I was really hoping you'd say that. Okay, let's see if we get disrupted. If we don't get disrupted, we're going for the high roll. So what we need is Sonata Arconyx needs to hit. That's gonna banish from hand. Well, that kind of fucking sucks, right? We're still okay. We're gonna banish the. Oh God, what is? Are we gonna get one shot this turn? I have to pick a card to banish. So we need to banish the. Um, I think we banish the Coal or Requiem, and then we put the bind. Which one should we hold in hand? The Requiem. We're gonna keep Coal in hand, and then we'll put Riftbind in, and we're gonna Sonata, and this is gonna switch into some shit. Please, no more disruption. Justin Nick, that's fine. I don't care. We're gonna high roll. We're not gonna win this game, but we're gonna high roll. All we need is Sonata to hit. Okay. How much are we paying? We're paying 0. It fucking hit. They took the damage? Did they take the damage? Everything's active. Oh, wait. Did we not collect? Hold on. Did we not select our thing? Hold on. Revert to the start of turn. Put this in. Hit this. Pay 0. Select it. Submit it. We get it. Cool. They need to take this damage. If they pitch here, we cry. Please take the damage. Please take the damage. Please, for the content, take the damage. Please take this damage. Okay. Okay. All right. I think this is operational. So we play the Requiem first, right? That makes us the Eloquence token. Then we play Tome of Torment. And in response, we play Funeral Moon and Cole. So we play the Requiem first. We don't need to take the life because we've dealt damage. Now we play Tome of Torment. We are holding priority. So we do this, and then we do this. And they're like, oh shit. What if we take any damage? And we don't want to pay the life because this deck doesn't care about that. We're gonna then draw off of this Tome of Torment. We will freaking draw some sort of go again, or we will draw Douse. We will draw Douse. We want Douse. Off the top, Douse. Or another Sonata into Douse. Because we have our tunic. We're going for the high roll. This person is like, what am I dealing with? They're all like, why did I take the Sonata? We went for the high roll. Come on. Come on. This oh, they're okay. So they're not reading, they were banishing. No, I don't want to take damage. So we get another action point. And no. A fucking sink below. So we have three action points, so we'll just send all this, right? So two. Okay. So they're all blues. Not that great. We can keep maybe we probably keep the sink below. Yeah, we did all right. Yeah, two. They're like, ooh. And then we'll send the other one. Now, do we want to pitch the tunic? Um, no, 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 no. Did I mess up? No, no, no. Oops. I pushed spacebar too fast. And now we probably should keep the sink below. I think I cheated a little. I saw Ursa, but we should just keep the sink below. Okay, what did this do? Six damage. So this got five. We played five non-attacks. That's not terrible. So we can play five. We played five non-attacks that turn with some crazy ass shit, and they're blocking. And then we put this underneath. Wow, holy shit, super cool. Um, what does this do? One damage. I think we're okay taking one damage. Oh, they're gonna swap this out. Um, what are we doing on our turn? I'm okay. So we're gonna do Shadow Verser putting Coal inside. Oh no, putting Riftbind inside. Maybe playing the Coal if we can block here. Let's just block. And then they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. Um, we might as well. Do you think they'll make a live action Flesh and Blood Netflix show? Honestly, maybe. They said they were gonna do we're putting this away. Oof. They said they were going to but I thought they said they wanted to do something like some sort of show years ago, but like they would want to eventually. So you might be onto something, James. Um, they would probably have like all the sick jacked orcs in it and whatnot, and that would be cool. Okay, so that was terrible. And we can't call. Maybe we should just call and get rid of this Douse. I mean, yeah, yeah, I don't know, might be worth it. It might be worth it. I don't know. Okay, what do we got here? I think if they don't block, we should Douse or we should call. Because like if we do want to try to win one, okay. Do you react? Okay, fine. We'll do that. They have to get rid of something. Yeah, live action Netflix show with Henry Cavill. Let's go. Oops. Yeah. They want I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna still send the flail. I might as well. We might as well send flail. Get some okay. We'll get the rune chant. That's terrible. Terrible. Okay. We might be able to sync this. Um this is unfortunate because so we have no attacks and we have nothing. Let's just put this in. We have nothing here. Like what do we do? We put this inside of our bin. Maybe we shouldn't banish. We should block with something else. Um, we'll block with this. Yeah, they're gonna Uzuri it, so we'll do that. Oops. I do want to sync. I do want to sync this Gorganium. Oh, that's so ugly. You're not gonna pick yellow as your color. Yeah. There, I'm just gonna play this so we don't take blood debt, and we're just gonna stack those. Cool. This is a hand. This is a nicer hand. Um, Fish to play hive. What is happening? Um, let's just do that. Let's just give. I don't care. I'm gonna give the armor. We're not gonna use this. Dallas has a huge potential in Vin because of the. Yes, yeah, Ramon. That was the idea. We cry. So we took damage, a lot of it. So what can we do here? Uh, It's also bad, and they can just swap it out. So we have to block 6 here. Um, I think what's in here? Okay, so I think we can block with these two. And then on our turn, we're going to Tunic, Riftbind, hopefully. Please don't have anything. Okay. So here, this goes in. We'll do that. We'll pay 0. We got something. Holy heck. Uh, they're taking 1 arcane damage. I bet you they'll pitch this time because they got scarred from last time. Oh, I guess there's nothing in my bin. Yeah, they pitched this time. We'll do this, and they pitched a red, and they know we had rune chance, so I'm guessing it's a red hand. So we're not going to take the damage, and we are going to send. Yeah, we'll pitch for that because we're going to inertia anyways. We don't have to use tunic. They're going to take all this because it's a red hand, huh? Yeah, and this will do what, 3 damage? Yeah, 3 damage plus 1, so it's 4 damage because of the Shiva. I really like Riftbind, but I just don't know how we have enough resources to do crazy stuff like. We had that one turn, and if we had pulled one of our heavy hitters with that Tome of Torment, we played everything out from our banish. Um, but it just wasn't it. Don't go down. This game is closer than I thought, but they're also I think they're doing like a meme build, right? Yeah, they're doing like the Mark version of Uzuri. So, oh, interesting. This was no, this is not shakedown. They have their last shakedown is blocked with it, so there's a shakedown potentially coming. Are they just gonna take this down to 7? The art on inertia goes hard. Dr. Mortimer. Who the heck is Dr. Mortimer? Mortimer. Okay, so a they have a okay, so they're keeping Tarantula, which is dagger attack. Okay, so the dagger is gonna get +3 and potentially kill me. Yeah, this is a redhead. Okay, so we block we block 3. Is there one? Oh, we get flicked if we take the one here. Because I want to do Dimensional Gateway, Tome, something. So I think we're giving Tunic. And then we take 2 down to 2. Is that wrong? Probably. Can this do more damage? I don't think so. So they flick here. Or maybe they do. They're probably saving the flick. Okay. So we'll do this. Now, the question is, oh, we're not doing any of these. So submit bottom, 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 because fucking fate foreseen. Guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Scribnibble? One of the challenges I see is that we're so hyper at triggering Douse, but what if we just use Douse as a value piece? So that's what I was thinking initially with the um other version of the deck, with I was like, hey, I'm gonna have Douse, Swarming Gloomveil, Ursa, and they're all just like starting attack to trigger all the Malefics. Supported by, yeah, like I don't know. Um I don't see it. Like, yeah, maybe the version of this is deck. Okay, so this is nice. This is all nice. I would like to keep these two over here, these two red cards. So we have 7 block. This kills me if this flicks. So we just die here. And they have the tarantula thing, do they not? That gives an attack. Yeah, they have the tarantula thing. So I think we just die here. So we'll block 5. I'm flicking the other dagger down to 1. I don't think they, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. We'll put that on the bottom. And we use widespread ruin. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, but oh, this just kills me. Oh, thank God. I was like, oops, I don't have a shadow non-attack. Oh, that just kills me. All right, we give it a good shot. Good game, good game, good game. Where are you? Where's good game? Why am I missing this? Don't go yet. Good game. Yeah, I don't know. So th what you're saying, Scribnibble, is what I was thinking with the initial iteration, right? With dousing, is like you have Eloquent Eulogy and you have these non-attack actions that just like work with Ruin Rage or Swarm. But I don't know. Okay, let's do the puzzle. Let me see. And we're using that's 6 different attacks, including Douse for 18. Yeah, it's a good ratio. It's just still we're pitching. But this is like if this is like a dream scenario. We'll do a dream scenario if Douse worked out. So, oh, I don't have the card here. Don't I have my, hold on. I think I messed up my screenshot. I should have one more here. Here we go. This is the screenshot we care about. So I was going to do one with shadow puppetry. Douse is perfect in graveyard, then use rattle bones. Literally, honestly, yeah, that might be the vibe. I like that angle, Ramon. That's a pretty good angle. Um, that might be something we cook. So we have this shadow puppetry. In our arsenal, we have a puzzle, we have Eloquent Eulogy, Douse, Tome of the Arcanite, and Widespread. So this one is insane because I'm going to give us a ton of the top of cards. So the top card is going to be Funeral Moon, Gateway, Riftbind, Ursa, Agony, Gloomveil. So it's a huge, we get a lot on the top, right? Funeral Moon, Gateway, Riftbind, Ursa, Seeds of Agony, then Swarming. So I don't know what the optimal line is, but when I was making this, I wanted Tome of Arknight to trigger, hence why I did the Dimensional Gateway and Riftbind. So I think what we need to do is shadow puppetry. So let me pull up my notebook. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, calendar. I don't want to open calendar. There was someone. I wonder if I. Yeah. So I put something in my notes. Um, I had forgotten I had a sub from Shinsha or Shinshara or something, and I didn't say thank you to them. So I don't know if you ever see this Shinsha, but I appreciate the sub. I you did it while I was streaming, and I didn't say your name, and I felt bad about that, so I put that in my reminder. But yeah, thank you for the sub, um, and all y'all. Just thanks all for being here. But let's just do the puzzle now. Okay, Shinsha, thank you for the sub. Um, we're going title. So I think we banish. Uh, what did I say we banish here? I think we banish widespread annihilation. No, we don't. I think we banish eloquent eulogy. Banish eulogy. Yeah, I think we banish eulogy. So we have two rune chants. Yeah, and then play puppetry. And let's do so one non-attack action so far. Okay, and let's make this big because it's gonna bug me off the gate. Okay, so one non-attack action. So taking the damage. Big damage. Then I think I think what we do, I think we send whale first. Like we pop Quillhand and send whale. This is interesting. Just find Shadow Verser. Da da da. What do we do? Yeah, let's try sending whale first. So break Quillhand, send whale. So that's going to be four rune chance, right? Because we're at two at the start, plus or sorry, seven damage. Go again. So total damage is 11. Banish moon. We're going to banish the moon. We have go again now. So then, I think what we do is break chain and play tome. Draw gateway and bind. Yeah, I think we're doing that. So we are at two non-attack actions. This is weird. This is just like a weird. So we're at two non-attack actions. And then two non-attack actions. So we draw that. Then we should. I think we can then play gateway, picking Shadow of Ursa maybe. Oh, and we play tune, pitching widespread. I think there's maybe a way where we could have played widespread, and I don't know, but we'll see. Um, and then pick gateway. So we deal one damage. So total damage 12. So we dealt 12 damage so far because the gateway does one damage. And that is three non-attack actions. Then we is that only three that we get? Okay, we still have the funeral moon. We still have funeral moon. So then we um send eulogy, which is going to be two rune chants from the whale plus four damage. So that's going to be 18 total, or total damage 18. Total damage 18. Let's make that big because it's going to bother me. And then we have no action point. Close chain, get eloquence, use funeral moon, get our action point back. So we're at four non-attack actions, one action point, one resource from widespread remaining, right? Because we used one on Arknight, one on the gateway. Um, then send Douse, which is going to deal one rune chant plus four damage. Go again. So total damage is five more, so 23. The hoops that we're jumping into to do like normal damage as a Vynnset is insane. So that well, here comes. I guess we should get a bump here. So we've played four non-attack actions. So now we create four rune chants on the back end. Use tunic resource. Send Riftbind, which is going to be four plus, and Riftbind should be, how much is Riftbind normally? Three, so seven. Okay, that's actually decent. Four plus seven, because it has the four non-attack actions, so total damage is 34. So that if you have just absolute knowledge of your deck and you can high roll, let's make this big. Um, you could do 34 damage, which is pretty good. Um, that's just like so insane to pull that off. We wailed. Oh, excuse me. We wailed. We eulogied. We doused. We riftbound. We did we shadow Verser too? Yeah, we did, right? Shadow Verser. Oh wait, when do we? Yeah, send eulogy. Oh, do we miss the Urser damage? No. Yeah, we didn't use Urser here. I messed up. Play Pictulogy, break chain, play gateway. Oh, we missed some damage. Okay, this might have been better than I thought. Did we miss Urser? Pick the Urser. Three non-attack actions. I think we did. Um, Later, Zena. Thank you for coming by. Go study. Or go to sleep, then go study. Send eulogy. Use a yeah, great games. That is one way of putting it. But yeah, let's do yeah, so actually we messed up. We should send Urser. 12 damage. So all Urser is though is one additional or two additional damage. So 36 damage. So what we can do here is play Urser and put Riftbind. Oh no. Dimensional Gateway. No, we messed up. Funeral Moon. Dimensional Gateway and Riftbind is what we drew. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Play Unsure. Play Urser. Urser and put Ursula. Oh my gosh, autocorrect. And put in Banish. So that's just an extra two damage that we missed. And maybe I just can't read my own text. So that's two damage, total damage 14. And then we just have to bump everything else by two. That is a decent amount of damage. So yeah, if you have absolute knowledge and you're, Lisa Nalgaib, if you are Yu-Gi-Oh, you have the Harley cards, you can do some stuff. But it's yeah, so these four non-attack actions we played essentially got us 8 points of value on top of their normal value. That's pretty good. Um, cool. There's the puzzle. This is the top of the deck. So we banished this, drew these two, and then we gatewayed one of these three. Don't need absolute if you're willing to just let it rip. That is what we did last game, and I will say we let it rip, and then the Beyblades did not work out. Um, but with that, um, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take a break for a second, but I don't know. I think Douse. I don't know if I'll play it next time on stream. I think it was fun to try, but I think there's something missing there. I think I'm gonna probably just go back to probably more mid-range. I might play the cultist list next time. I think I'm probably gonna wind down. It's getting late here and I'm sleepy, but yeah, I think Douse was fun to try. I don't know if you all think of something like Ramon, you came up with a great idea with the rattle bones, but the pitch is just like so hard to get pitch all the time with with this version of the list. So if pitching becomes easier and more, I guess, natural for Vynnset, maybe there's something there. But yeah, I don't feel it right now. So I think for now, we gave it a shot. Next time we'll probably go play um more generic Vynnset builds next time. But also I might, and you can get in the comments or you can put it in chat. I think I might try Kasai or some other warrior or something that's just like very consistent and valued. Just because I think I played so much Vynnset over the weekend, I should try something that's a little bit more like simple. And that's not to say that Warrior is a simple deck. It's just like not having to worry about rune chance advantage. So I might try Kasai or someone else that's just like a little bit more mindless. And I don't mean that in a negative way for people who play those decks because I do think there's a lot to it. I think if I try a different hero next stream, I will quickly find out that I'm like, oh, this is actually very hard. So Phi, Galaxy, you're thinking Phi? Phi is simple. Yeah, I could be. Phi, did we see a lot of Phis at the RTNs, like the meta pickup? Because like KO, see maybe. One second. I said I was gonna go, but I want to actually for a second. Because I want to have like who would be fun? Devotion combo on Phi. Hold on. Galaxy, you might be doing Galaxy brain things here. Is this the one that's go, go, and go again? This one? Yo, you might be actually you might be Galaxy, you might be onto something. Hey Oak. So I did play a Rhinar game. I played a Rhinar game. Money? Is it no, it's the bet. Is it the bet one? It's like the blue one. Uh the blue one where it's like pick a number. I might try Phi. I was not actually thinking of Phi at all until Galaxy said, yeah, I know. Reiner seems miserable, but this is hard. Talk a big game. This is kind of cool if you do like super tall brute and just intimidate their hand away. Um, but is Phi popular? Because I am one of those as script nibble. I don't want to put excuse me, um, Phoenix Flames. Phi could be it. But does devotion cost a resource, right? It costs one. But we can make a resource. Yeah. Why am I like this? Why can't I just play like the net deck meta stuff? I don't like this. I wish I would be like, I wish I enjoyed being like, oh yeah, everyone's playing like who's Vince Viserai or who's popular right now? Who else? Cindra but I just don't. Um yeah, you're right. Rising. Oh my God. Yo, Galaxy. Yeah. We'll do this. How's this? Unless something comes to me in the comments, maybe I'll try Fi. And you know what? I did win a cold foil Emberblade at the at an army that I was like, I'm never going to use this. How many points does Fi have? Is Fi close? Fi's close though, huh? Fi is so close. But skill 4, very low. I could hang with that. Yeah, maybe Fi is just like doesn't get touched. I could do it. Okay, Galaxy, you have inception me. Excuse me. Um, I think I'll go I'll go think on this for a little bit tonight. I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for just chatting. Thanks for just not even chatting, just being here. Um, Galaxy, you're number one. Scribnibble, you're number one. You're all number one. Um, and I will talk to you all later, Blaine. Yeah, I'll see you all next Tuesday. I'll see you. Bye.